G'day everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we have a reaction video. This is from Mama with an Accent. We did another one of her videos, which was very, very good. So this one popped up on my feed. So I thought we'd check this one out as well. This is 12 reasons why living in America is so great. So let's jump in and let's see what she says today.
I am going to say something today that will probably get me cancelled. If you hate freedom, if you hate unlimited opportunities, if you hate people's
Like, you hate freedom? Do you? Do you?
smiling at strangers, if you hate businesses actually trying to keep customers happy, if you hate having endless choices, if you hate convenience.
I mean, I hate that, having endless choices and freedom. Good way to start a video.
You hate having endless choices, if you hate convenience and simply living in the greatest country in the world, then live America. Seriously. This country is probably making you miserable, because if those things annoy you, you're living in the wrong place. Hi, my love.
Okay.
I am Oksana, a Slavic mom living in America for 13 years. And after all this time, I've noticed something that honestly fascinates me. I sometimes hear people saying, America is falling apart. America is the worst country. And every time I hear it, the immigrant in me starts looking around like, wait, are we talking about the same America? Because I remember arriving here at 19 years old with one suitcase. Everything.
I think since the World Cup, a lot of people who live in America have seen it in slightly different ways through other people's eyes as well. You know, I think a lot of people are woken up and going, you know what? We are pretty privileged living in America, and we have got it pretty bloody good. And I'm glad.
Being here at 19 years old with one suitcase. Everything felt new, everything felt exciting, and many of the things people complain about today were exactly the things that completely amazed me. Does America have problems? Absolutely. Every country does. Europe does.
Yep.
America does.
Australia does.
This isn't one of those America is perfect videos, because it isn't. This is something much simpler. It's about the little things that Americans have gotten so used to that many immigrants still appreciate every single day. So today, I'm giving you 12 reasons why, if you truly hate all the things that make America America, then maybe you really should leave. Let's do this. You never know. Maybe L3WG will react to this video too. If he does, hi Luis! Number 1. Leave America now if you hate freedom of speech. Here is something that really stood out to me after moving here. Americans love to debate. Politics, sports, food, weather, pineapple on pizza. Tell me, yes or no? Nothing is off limits. And sometimes you hear opinions you completely disagree with. That's part of living in a free society. Freedom of speech doesn't mean everyone will agree with you. It means people are allowed to disagree. Honestly, I've learned a lot simply by listening to different perspectives. Sometimes I still disagree. Sometimes I change my mind. Sometimes they change theirs. Sometimes nobody changes anything and everyone still goes home. I think that's something worth appreciating. Number 2, leave America now if you hate customer service. I still remember the first time I returned something. I was nervous because
I don't think, I know in Australia and probably the same in Europe and the UK, that we haven't really experienced real customer service, like real customer service. Yeah, we get stuff that we want and whatever else. People give it to, but we don't have that real customer service they have in America. And I think that's what throws a lot of Europeans off when they go to America. And it's just like, oh my God, what is this? It's overwhelming sometimes. I think that's the real customer service. We're not used to it. We're not used to that.
I still remember the first time I returned something. I was nervous because where I grew up, Returning something usually meant
Yep.
preparing for battle.
Yep.
You
Why you want to return it? What's wrong with it? Blah, blah, blah. And it's almost like a fight just to say, look, it didn't do the thing that I thought it was going to do. It's not working. It's broken, etc., etc. Yeah, it's definitely a fight. I must say, it's a little bit better than it was. But in the 90s and early 2000s, it was definitely a battle. Definitely a battle.
returning
sure.
something
Yeah.
usually meant preparing for battle.
Yeah.
You practiced your speech,
Yep.
collected your evidence, mentally prepared yourself, maybe called your family for emotional support, but
100%, 100%, hand on heart, I get my wife to do it every single time, even if it's a phone call. Nah, you do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with that because I can feel that. If you don't take it straight away, I can feel that anger coming, and I know it's not good. It's not good for anybody. It's just like, just do what you're supposed to do. Take it back because it's not working.
mentally prepared
Yep.
yourself, maybe called your family for emotional support, but in America, the employee smiled. No problem. That's it. You are not going to interrogate me. You are not going to ask for 12 forms and 3 witnesses. And then the cashier says, "Have a wonderful day." Wait, you are being nice to me after I returned the product? Even today, I still appreciate it. People ask if you need help. Employees walk you to the item. Restaurants refill your drinks. Someone checks if your food is okay. That's not something I take for granted. So yes, if you hate friendly customer service, you might want to reconsider. Number 3, leave America now if you hate friendly strangers. This one confused me the most. The first week I was in America, someone walked past me, smiled, and said, "Good morning." I immediately looked behind me because surely they were talking to someone else. But no, they were talking to me, a complete stranger. And then people started complimenting me. "I love your shirt. I love your shoes. Your hair looks beautiful." My first thought was, what do you want from me?
Isn't it strange that to an American watching, it's probably like, yeah, it's just a normal reaction. What are you talking about? It's a normal interaction. But when you don't grow up with it, and so I've never had anybody, I must say, never had anybody compliment my shoes or shirts and well, obviously hair's not going to work, but I've never had random strangers say that to me at all ever. I kind of feel like I'm missing out now. Kind of feeling
My
like
first thought was, what do you want from me? Nothing. They were just being nice. Now, after living here for years, I catch myself doing the same thing. I'll see someone wearing a cute dress and I'll say, "I love your dress." Congratulations, America, you converted me. And yes, sometimes people make small talk in line. At first, I thought, why is this stranger telling me about his fishing trip? Now, I'm interested. How big was the fish? Number 4, leave America now if you hate convenience. I honestly think America wakes up every morning asking, how can we make people walk even less? Drive-thrus, coffee, pharmacy, bank, fast food, car wash, ice cream. Some places you barely have to leave your car. And grocery pickup, still amazing to me. You order everything.
we actually do the click and collect now. It's gotten massive since COVID. We used to do it a little bit before COVID, or you can obviously get delivery, as per normal. But since COVID, click and collect, they've actually, been building parts of the building, and you can go and it's a whole driveway now. But we still don't have drive-through banks in Australia, which I think would be. I mean, it's probably hard to actually find a bloody bank in Australia. All the branches seem to be closing down. But yeah, we only have drive-through bottle-loads where you get your alcohol. Obviously, you got your usual fast food and whatever else. But apart from that, we don't have pharmacies. We don't have anything else that are drive-through. Actually, we have got a couple of coffee places I've seen popping up as well. But they seem to be in these real weird kind of tight places. It's like, how the hell do you get even in there, to do the drive-through, But I haven't used it yet. It's definitely I want to do that, but I've seen a couple of them pop up in the last couple of years, but still no pharmacies and definitely still no banks at all. So we're still a bit behind.
And grocery pickup, still amazing to me. You order everything, pull into a parking spot, someone brings your groceries out.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, this feels illegal. You're telling me I don't even have to go inside?
I know in the UK, you have to pack your own groceries in the UK. You don't in Australia, they pack it for you. But I know in the UK, you even got to pack your own groceries. Like when I moved to Scotland in my 20s, it's like, oh, wait, you're not packing my groceries? It's like, oh, that's so weird. That is weird. I agree with America with that. You need somebody to pack your groceries, that's for sure. It's a little convenient.
Illegal. You're telling me I don't even have to go inside? And don't forget Amazon. You think I need something. Tomorrow, it's already sitting on your porch. Sometimes I forget what I ordered because it arrived so fast. My husband says, "What's in the box?" I honestly don't know. Let's find out together. Number 5. Leave America now if you hate free refills. I know. Americans don't
free refills. Oh my God. So many videos in the last couple of weeks have been free refills. It's like one of those it's like the holy grail of American convenience, free refills. We're definitely missing out here. That is for sure.
America now if you hate free refills. I know. Americans don't understand why immigrants are so fascinated by this.
Yeah.
But let me explain. The first time I finished my soda, the waitress came over, filled it up, and walked away. I looked at my husband. She made a mistake. He said, no. I said, she's going to charge us again. He said, no. I said, then why is she giving me another one? He said, because it's America. I honestly thought it was the greatest business idea ever. Unlimited drinks? What? Meanwhile, back home, you finished your drink. Congratulations. That was your drink. And while we are talking about drinks, can we discuss the size? I ordered a medium. The cup looked like it could water an entire garden. Number 6. Leave America now if you hate opportunity. This one is actually the biggest reason I stayed. I came here when I was 19. One suitcase, big dreams, very little money. I didn't know exactly what my future would look like, but America gave me something incredibly valuable, the chance to build life. I worked hard, 2 jobs, learned, made mistakes, started over, built a life, bought a home, paid it off, became a stay-at-home mom, started a YouTube channel, and now here we are, talking to each other. Is America perfect? No, of course not. No country is. But one thing I always admire is that people here genuinely believe it's possible to reinvent yourself. Want to start a business? People say, go for it. Want to change careers? Go for it. Want to chase a crazy dream? Someone will probably tell you you can do it. That mindset is contagious. And as an immigrant, I'll always be grateful for that. Number 7.
I think that's a good thing as well. That American dream. You've heard about it. I've even heard about it. That a great American dream. You can do whatever you want as long as you put in the hard work, the hard yakka, as we call it in Australia, to do it. I think that's brilliant. As you said, came over 19, one suitcase. Now look at that. It's just, you can do it as long as you put in the hard work. That's it.
Immigrant, I'll always be grateful for that. Number 7, leave America now if you hate road trips. I don't think Americans realize how spoiled they are when it comes to road trips. In Europe, drive for 4 hours. Congratulations, you crossed 3 countries. In America, you drive for 8 hours and you are still in Texas. People here say things like, oh, it's only a 6-hour drive. Only where I grew up, a 6-hour drive required snacks, a map, and emotional preparation. But honestly, one of my favorite things about America is how different every region feels. Florida, Texas,
Yeah.
California, Arizona, New York, Alaska. It almost feels like visiting different countries without ever leaving the United States. One weekend, you are relaxing on white sand beaches. The next, you are hiking through mountains or standing in the desert wondering, why is it 110 degrees and why did I wear jeans? And don't even get me started on the national parks.
Oh, yeah.
They are breathtaking. If you've
I've just done a few videos as I record this today on national parks in America, and it's just it's just breathtaking. The national parks, oh my God, it is. They are definitely all on my bucket list too. If I ever get to America, it's just some of them are. I don't know. I realize now why Americans don't leave America. It's just you have everything in one country. Why would you need to go anywhere? It's just ridiculous.
started on the national
Ridiculous.
parks, they are breathtaking. If you've
Yep.
never been to one, put it on your bucket list. They are one
I swear I have not seen this video. It's just I think we think the same. Both being immigrants. I'm an immigrant to Australia, obviously immigrant to America. But yeah, the national parks, oh my God. You gotta go. You have gotta go.
taken. If you've never been to one, put it on your bucket list. They are one of America's greatest treasures. Number 8, live America now if you hate having choices. When I first came to America, I walked into Walmart.
Oh my
I
God.
needed toothpaste. Simple, right? Nope. Apparently not. There weren't 5 options. There weren't 10 options. There were about 47 different toothpastes. Whitening, extra whitening, extreme whitening, sensitive teeth, ultra sensitive teeth, charcoal, mint, extra mint, winter mint, mountain mint, mint that probably climbed Mount Everest before ending up on the shelf. I stood there for 10 minutes. I wasn't shopping anymore. I was conducting scientific research. And don't even get me started on cereal. In Ukraine, you
God.
bought cereal. In America, you need a GPS. Entire endless aisle, the size of entire grocery store in Europe, dedicated to cereal. Chocolate cereal, birthday cake cereal, peanut butter cereal, protein cereal, marshmallow cereal, cereal that somehow contains cookies, which feels like dessert pretending to be breakfast. The first time I saw it, I thought, who is eating all of this? Now I became that person. So if choosing between 300 breakfast options stresses you out, America may not be for you.
Do you know, obviously we have different stores here. We have 2 major ones in Australia where you can get obviously cereal and all your shopping. Coles and Woolworths. The thing is, they're both exactly the bloody same. You know, they both have the same choices. Prices are a little bit different every day, you know, specials and whatever else, but it's exactly the same. Whatever you get in Coles, you get in Woolworths. Same company, different brand. You know, it's exactly the bloody same. There's no real choice anyway. And besides, we have maybe good 10 choices of cereal in Australia. And most of them are geared for sport. You know, when you grew up in Australia, you wanted to be an Iron Man and you want to be a rugby player. That's it, pretty much. You know, you want to play sport. Australia is very big on sport. The cereal was aimed for sport, you know, vitamin B12, vitamin B12, you know, B6, whatever else. You know, and it was all brown. I don't know why our cereal was all brown. Nutri-Grain is brown, Wheat Bix is brown. It's, you know, everything is brown. But you see some American cereals is like, good God, I didn't even know they put that in cereal. It's ridiculous. It's obviously not good for you, but at least the choice is there. At least the choice is there. You can actually have a choice. But yeah, I understand about the choices. I'd love more choices. I'd love more stores for more competition in Australia. as I said, it's two big companies. That's pretty much it. So I definitely love more competition in Australia.
Option stresses you out, America may not be for you. Number 9, leave America now if you hate air conditioning.
Oh,
yes.
God.
We are talking about America's greatest invention.
It's funny how free refills and air conditioning has been the topic of world discussion this year. It is crazy. It is crazy. I have four air conditioners in my house. I couldn't live without air conditioning. I am from Queensland. We are the tropics. We are hot and humid. No way in hell am I giving up my air conditioner. No. You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. And it'll be cold because the air conditioning will be on. And I'm definitely not running it at 24. Stuff that.
Oh, yes.
That's degrees Celsius. I don't know what 24 is in whatever it is in freedom units. Work it out.
If America
No
now,
way.
if you hate air conditioning. Oh, yes. We are talking about America's greatest invention, air conditioning. I've already made an entire video about this because honestly, America doesn't just use air conditioning. America has a personal relationship with air conditioning. You walk outside, it's 100 degrees, humid enough to swim through the air. Then you walk into a grocery store and suddenly you are looking for a winter coat.
Yeah.
I've learned something very important. If an American tells you, bring a light sweater, believe them. Because movie theaters, restaurants, doctors' offices, even some churches can feel like you are visiting Antarctica. My European family still laughs when I tell them I keep a hoodie in my car. In Florida, in July. Number 10, leave America now if you hate people chasing their dreams. This is probably my favorite thing about America. People dream big, sometimes really big. Someone starts a business in their garage. Someone invents something. Someone quits their job to chase a passion. Someone starts a YouTube channel. Sounds familiar? I love that people here often encourage each other. Instead of saying, that will never work, you'll hear, go for it. Will every dream succeed? Of course not. But I'd rather live somewhere that encourages people to try than somewhere that tells them not to bother. Number 11.
It's funny because I've mentioned this in videos before. In Australia, we have something called the tall poppy syndrome, where you don't get too big for your boots. You know, you can dream, but don't dream too big because your friends will bring you down. When I told my boss, now I do YouTube full time. When I told my boss I was leaving to do YouTube, I remember what she said. She said, "You'll never make it. Why? Just doing YouTube? That's not a job. Why would you do that for? You know, you're going to lose." It's like, dang. I know exactly what she's saying. You know, there wasn't any good luck or we wish the best for you, anything. It was just pure negativity. You'll never make it. YouTube is stupid. Why would you do YouTube? But it's been 3 years. So who's winning now? Exactly. So let's continue.
People to try than somewhere that tells them not to bother. Number 11, leave America now if you hate people helping each other. One thing I noticed almost immediately, people hold doors open, even if you are still 20 feet away. I'm always like, oh no, now I had to speed walk. Thank you. But also, now I'm awkwardly jogging. People let you merge in traffic. Neighbors help each other after hurricanes. Communities raise money for families going through hard times. You'll see complete strangers helping someone load groceries into their car. Does it happen everywhere? No. But I've seen enough kindness over the years that it deserves to be mentioned. Those little moments remind me that behind all the headlines, there are millions of genuinely good people in the United States. Number 12.
Don't listen to headlines. Don't listen to media at all. Listen to the real people on the street. That will give you the real truth, what's going on. That is for
genuinely good people in the United States. Number 12. Leave America now if you hate gratitude. This is the biggest one. After living here for 13 years, I've realized something. When you grow up somewhere, it's easy to stop noticing the good things. That happens in every country, not just America. You get used to them. You expect them. You don't even think about them anymore. But immigrants notice. We remember our first Walmart, our first road trip, our first free refill, our first stranger smiling at us, our first chance to build a new life. Those moments stay with us, and that's probably why when I hear people say America has nothing good, I quietly smile because I know that's simply not true. I've lived it. So, should everyone love America? No. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. America isn't perfect. No country is. I've lived through enough life to know that. But I also think it's healthy to recognize what's good, to appreciate what works, and to avoid taking everyday blessings for granted. That's really what this video was about. So, if you still hate freedom, opportunity, friendly people, customer service, road trips, air conditioning, free refills, and having way too many cereal choices, then maybe America really isn't for you. But if you're like me, maybe those are exactly the reasons you fell in love with it. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. What's one thing Americans complain about that you actually love? I genuinely read your comments, and they are often my favorite part of making those videos. And if you are an American, tell me something you didn't realize was uniquely American until an immigrant pointed it out. And don't forget to subscribe, because every week we laugh about culture shocks, compare life in America with Europe, and celebrate the little things that make this country so unique. Thank you so much for watching, my loves. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
That was a good video. That's a good video again of pointing things out. When you live in America, you live in that culture, you don't get to see it. You know, you don't get to see it because you're in it. But when somebody points it out to you and somebody appreciates it through different eyes and you see it through their eyes, it's just like, oh yeah, we do have that. We are like that. We do have that opportunity. And we have free refills and choice and convenience and all that kind of stuff, and air conditioning, obviously, as well. It's amazing how much you can start to appreciate your own life and your own opportunities and your own country where you live. Things like these videos, which are fantastic. I will put the information down there so you can check out her channel and check out more of her videos as well. But that was excellent. I really enjoyed that. That was a fun video to make. So let me know if you enjoyed that one, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?